Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Evan and we're going to talk about watch movement. So in horology, which is the study of watches, a movement is also known as a caliber, and it's the mechanism of a watch, aka it's the engine of the watch that allows it to function properly. Now before we get into the three types of watch movements, I just want to disclaim that we'll be giving a broad overview here, okay? Watches are incredibly intricate, and there can be subtle gray areas within movements, brands, and styles. So just know we are aware there are probably some outliers to what we're going to talk about here. Now that I'm done with the disclaimer, let's jump right into these three movements. They are manual, quartz, and automatic, all of which have their own special uniqueness. Let's start with the eldest of the watch movements, a manual watch movement. This manual movement is also referred to as a hand-wound movement and dates back to the 16th century. This movement does not require a battery to run, but uses a mechanism to function. A manual watch movement will usually require daily winding in order to work. Next, evolving from the manual movement, we have the automatic watch movement. This movement is a mechanical movement that winds itself while worn on the wrist, or an automatic watch winder, thus eliminating the need for daily hand winding. The movement of the watch being worn on the wrist, or on a watch winder, well, that ignites the rotor to transfer power to the watch and thus have it function correctly. However, if not worn for some time, the watch will stop ticking and require a manual winding. Last but not least, the next movement here is a quartz movement, and in layman's terms is battery power. A more surgical definition of the quartz movement would be that the battery electrifies the quartz crystal, which then produces vibrations at a specific frequency that moves the other parts, like, well, clockwork. Either way, the quartz movement shook up the watch landscape when it was introduced in the late 1960s, early 70s, and is the most accurate movement that also requires the least amount of maintenance. Want some more watch insights? Be sure to check out more great content over at content.watchgang.com, and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. See you next time.
Be sure to head over to watchgang.com/WG101 for more WatchGang education.